Hi, Richard Lee here, and welcome to this article about learning how to play licks and riffs. You're about to discover that learning how to play the guitar will change your life. You'll not only be called on to play at parties and gatherings, but you will also have a hobby that you can use to pour out your soul when you're troubled or anxious. It's simply a fantastic thing to know how to play the guitar. Perhaps by now you already know some standard chords, and you're ready to move into the excitement of learning how to play riffs and licks. If so, then this article's for you. When you become completely familiar with a variety of popular chords and keys, you're on your way to mastering those rock guitar licks. Knowing your scales is the next step in your guitar tuition. You can download a scale chart from the internet and print it out, and then take a few minutes each day to familiarize yourself with the scale names and the notes that are represented there. If you look at a book on guitar chords, you'll see that you don't have just one G chord, for example, but several G chords. For example, you've got G7, G9, G major 7th, G minor 7th, well, you get the idea. Each variation has its own special feel. For instance, the major 7th chords create a misty, soft feel, while a series of minor 7th chords empowers you to automatically think of the blues. If you want to play modern guitar music, especially jazz, you will want to understand these variations. Many of the older songs don't include them as much as they used to, and if all you want to play is classic bluegrass or country, you may not need anything fancier than just a couple of minor chords. Sometimes it seems like all the work required in learning how to play licks and riffs depends on the chording hand, the hand that you use to play the frets. The left hand has the riff all figured out, but if your pick hand is wrong, then you're not going to get the sound that you want. Explore different ways of picking as well to find what works best for you. Some guitarists never use a pick. They would rather feel the strings with their fingers. Others use several picks on various fingers, but most use a basic flat pick. But why not experiment with some different methods, and you might stumble onto your own personal style for playing guitar licks and riffs. And one of the difficulties of learning licks and riffs is the speed that they're often played at. When you're trying to learn to play by ear, by listening to a taped track for instance, or to a CD, the notes pass you by so quickly that you can't possibly remember them all, or get your fingers to the correct frets in time. The solution to this problem is to slow down the recording of the riff or lick that you're trying to learn, and the way to accomplish this, without losing pitch or tempo, is to make use of one of the popular slow down music computer software programs that you can download to your computer. A search on Google will present you with some good choices. The software that I use is called Riffmaster Pro, and it's incredible. And if you want to find out more about it, just point your browser to the address shown here. And this is Richard Lee saying thanks for listening. Bye bye.